When Gary Wolf comes back in the ring from a broken neck and never once bitched about it, that's a tribute to the work ethic that was brought to this guy. When Taz comes back from a broken neck last year, or 2 years ago, and he came back early because he wanted to get back in the ring, that's a tribute to the work ethic that was shown. When Sabu got dumped on his head by Chris Benoit and they said, you need to take a couple months off, and he goes, fuck that, I got a match in 2 weeks. That's a tribute to the work ethic that he was shown by I work in that studio with two of the hardest working people I have ever been fortunate enough to work with in my life, and Ron and Charlie. Every Tuesday morning at 4 a.m., and every Monday night at 1 a.m., and every Tuesday night when we're all collapsing and dropping dead, they never complain. And they never, oh, they do sometimes on Wednesday, but they never bitch about it when we're doing the job. And they don't bitch about it when we're doing the job, because when I asked them about it, they said, hey, look at your dressing room, man. Look, would the boys complain? Do the boys bitch? Do the boys not take advantage of the opportunity just to work? We were shown the way by one man. We were shown the way by a man who took it upon himself to get back in the ring after he literally broke his ass for this business. I look around at the guy that he handpicked to be his protege, and I wonder where Tommy Dreamer gets his work out. Dreamer! Yeah! That's how I want to wrap this up by telling you something else. If you want to understand how special this is for all of us, if you want to understand what tomorrow and tonight and this man means to us, I give you the following examples. Just so that you know, on a personal aside, when I left WCW, I swore I changed my life around. I said, I'm going to live an ethical life. I want good karma. I want to be a different person than the other people in this business besides Terry that I have met. And as ethical as sometimes I think I am, and sometimes as moral as I think I am, this guy is a yardstick for which I can never measure up to. If you knew the ethics of Tommy Dreamer, you'd understand. That have thanked Todd and I, thank Todd and me, my English is the shit. And when you think about how we have honesty in promotion, how we don't false advertise, how we try to be honest to our fans, there's a guy here in the house tonight that Terry handpicked to be the guy that carries his torch. And that's the guy that I look at as my ethical guidelines, as a guy that I look up to for his ethics, as a guy that I look up to. Because when I'm not sure which direction to go in, he always does the righteous thing. He always helps out the other person. If you knew the efforts that Tommy and Beulah and Debbie and Michael and everybody put into this night, and if I'm leaving everybody else, please understand this is hard. If you knew what Tommy has done for tonight, and Beulah and Michael and Debbie and Trish and everybody, if you knew what they put into this night, and this is what I'm getting to. He's not nervous about tomorrow night. It's just another night at the office to him. It's just another. I mean, I've been crying and yelling and screaming and climbing up the walls about this pay-per-view. And to Tommy, Mr. Cool. Hey, just another night at the office, all right? Nothing special. Just another night. We're going to do our thing. We're going to be fine.
Just another 5 tables.
But God help the person that was going to do something wrong with this banquet. And, hey, what are you doing? Did you spell it right? Did you have the button on TV? Did you have the break right? Did you put down the phone number? I mean, he's driven me up a fucking wall. Because he's been nervous about it. I've never seen him nervous about anything. I've never seen his hand shake. Never. Nothing has ever intimidated him until this banquet. He wanted it to be special. Because he wanted one man tonight to know what his contributions have meant to us. Not just to the wrestling industry. We're going to be selfish tonight. He wanted Terry Funk to know what he has done for us. What he has done for ECW. What he's done to the individual performers. I'll ask you this. How many of you knew Taz was married? Hey, you know that lady over there?
No woman behind every man.
That's his wife. That man doesn't go to a bar. That man doesn't go out to a restaurant. He goes straight back to his room and he gets on the phone every night with that woman because that's the type of husband that he is, and he has never discussed publicly the fact that there's a man behind the image of Taz. But he didn't care tonight to reveal that. He didn't mind that you see him sitting next to his wife. Do you know why? Because he wanted his family to pay tribute to this man. He wanted himself. He wanted his wife to see what a special man we all get to work with. He wanted to be able to go home in a couple of weeks and say, hey, honey, Terry Funk was in our dressing room tonight, and have someone else besides a wrestler understand the honor that it is when you were in the same dressing room as Terry Funk. The dignity that it bestows upon us to be in the same dressing room as a Terry Funk. What it means to us all collectively and individually to stand and sit in the same dressing room as a Terry Funk. And although others may not understand what a great honor it is, to me it's like being in the presence of a pope. To me it's like getting an audience with the president. To me there is no greater honor than being allowed to stand before you tonight and say that this product here has been endorsed by the hardest working man I've ever had the honor of sitting in a dressing room and looking at. Very fun. You fans who are here tonight and have paid to be part of this, keep this in mind. In 1989, when he worked with Ric Flair on the biggest pay-per-view in the history of Turner Broadcasting, he brought his wife. There have been several matches in Terry Funk's career when she's brought a daughter, maybe both, not just his wife. And I can't recall a time when Terry Funk felt compelled enough by any given night, or any given audience, or any given group of people that he felt it would be worthy to bestow upon us the honor of bringing his entire family. Last year when we were heading into the November to Remember, I sat down with Todd. I said, Todd, what do you think? Should we go for it? Should we do it? Can we do it? What do you think? Pay-per-view? And he goes, yeah, it's time. This company's ready, the boys are ready, the people are ready, the audience is ready. It's there for us. Let's go and do it. And I said, Todd, we got to build it on somebody. It can't just be the whole ECW concept. There has to be someone that leads us to the promised land. There has to be somebody that is the shining example of if this is what you're about, you will achieve your goals in life. We looked at each other and it didn't take but half a second. We knew who the man was that we should build this around. We knew the storyline that had to be told. And we knew the man that this pay-per-view should go down in history as a tribute to. I thank you all tonight for coming out, honoring this man. I thank you all tonight for your support in this product that is a tribute to this man. I thank you all tonight for the audience that you have given us for tomorrow's show. Because if this show is what I think it will be, and if my dressing room can put in the performance and show the work ethic that I know my guys can give you, it's not just a tribute to the audience, it's not just a tribute to themselves, it's not just a display of how hard they work. I swear to God that I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Tonight and tomorrow, especially the work ethic that will be displayed by that dressing room tomorrow, is a tribute to one man who showed us the way, who showed us the work ethic that we all strive to live up to. And that man, ladies and gentlemen, is Terry Funk. Thank you. 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 God, thank you. If you don't mind, I've asked Joey the indulgence of introducing one more guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that Terry Funk picked by himself to carry his name into the future. I give you the best friend that human being